Let's go, baby. Hey, are we videoing this?
We gotta adjust the video.
Yeah,
Actually, we'll video. Okay. Tell us your name, spell it out, and then tell us what you do.
I'm William Miller. W.I.
Real quick too.
Yeah.
Real quick too. Spell your name. Tell us what you do, and then I'm gonna see ready, go, and then you go into your presentation. Does that make sense?
Yeah, just keep it all the way up. I already have one there.
Just give it a second. Give it a second.
Yeah, one
Because you have to
second.
adjust the.
That's all you. You still have all of that space now, okay? I just can see your face now. Okay.
Alright, start with your name.
All right. In 3.
So tell us your name, what you do, and then I'll tell you a countdown to begin.
I'm William Miller. WILLIAM. What I do is I'm a public speaker and I'm an athlete.
So tell us your last name and spell it.
Miller. I'm William Miller. MILLER.
Okay, ready, go.
Okay, I know what you're thinking. What's this 10-year-old doing on this stage? Let's hop right into it. I get it. I get all the time. I'm 10. I get it. Look, I didn't sneak on this stage. I still have to ask permission to stay up late. I still eat chicken nuggets, and I don't cook my own food. But I've got something even adults struggle with. I've got a voice, and I've decided to use it. You see, most people wait until they're older to speak up. They say, when I'm older, when I've earned it, when I'm ready. But let me ask you something. What if ready never comes? What if waiting to be brave is the very thing holding you back? See, the more brave I am, the more things start going my way. I raise my hand, I get called on. I show up, I get invited in. I speak up, and people start listening. You see, bravery isn't just a feeling, it's a magnet. The more that you start to show it, the more the world starts leaning into you. Now, I'll be real with you. Sometimes I felt like an imposter, speaking in front of the city council, speaking on the news, speaking in front of grown-ups. It's hard not to hear that voice in your head whispering, "You're just a kid. You're just a kid. Why would they listen to you?" That's called the imposter syndrome. Who's felt this way before? Say aye.
Aye.
Let me tell you something. It doesn't care how old you are. It just wants you to sit down and be quiet. But I've learned something from this imposter syndrome. It comes right before greatness is about to happen. It's proof that you're taking a big step in life. So don't run from it. I told it, thanks for the warning, and I use those thoughts for the fuel. So I speak, even when I'm nervous. So I speak, even when I'm scared. So I speak, even whenever I feel small. Because whenever I speak, something powerful happens. Other people feel they could speak up too. Maybe it's because I'm small, but whenever I speak, I motivate people. Now let me be clear. Using your voice isn't about yelling the loudest. It's about speaking with a purpose. It's about speaking your truth, even if your voice shakes. There's somebody right now, in a classroom, in a job, in a life they don't love, and they're waiting for you to step up and go first. So be the spark. So be the fire. For me, I lead by example. I owe it to my ancestors. That leads me to legacy. It's a big word, I know. But all it means is what people talk about you when you're not in the room. And eventually, when you're gone. You see, people play it safe their entire lives. They don't raise their hand. They don't take the risk, and they don't speak their truth. And when they're gone, their headstone might as well say, played it safe, not used up. But not me. I want my headstone to say, used every ounce, spoke every truth, and chose bravery over comfort. Because we're not here to blend in. I'm here to break through. So yeah, I'm 10, but I'm not too young to build a legacy. I'm not too young to lead, and I'm definitely not too young to be brave. Neither are you. No matter your age, you've got a voice, and you've got a purpose. And if you're waiting for permission to be bold, let this be it. Well, it only gave me 6 or 7 minutes, so I'll end with this. The world belongs to the bold. Go take the risk and make sure there's nothing left in the tank. I'm William Miller. Thank you for having me.
You better hold that.
Okay.
So good. Wow.
All right.
Look, we're all sweating now.
Dude, you. Okay. Ready? Ready? All right.
All right, ready?
3, 2, and.
All right, dude. Well, I'll get to you in a second. Let's get to the judges.
All right, so I'm gonna go first, and I'm low-key feeling like Simon Powell up here, as the evil critic to one side. One, amazing. Overall, your presentation, ability to kill it, stunning. The only thing I would say is that you need to lean into your own original story a little harder. And what I mean by that is because you're 10 years old and everybody in this room has been 10 years old, that you actually have that leverage point to bring us back to childhood a lot. So I felt like you spoke very adultish, and in that manner, it was, the presence was strong, it was beautiful. But you can get a lot more emotion by attaching the jokes that you kind of brought in the beginning, kind of like you eating chicken nuggets, you not cooking your own food. That brought me so deep into your story, and I felt like you started to get really bold, and it was powerful, but it became bigger, and I guess not bigger, it became a large thing, but it could hold you really, it didn't hold me really tight into it. That part of you being 10 years old and expressing that kept me really, really tight. So for that, I do believe you have an extreme amount of room to play in that space, so I'm also going to give you a 7 on that.
Wow, Don.
I do feel like I do feel like
Can you scoot up a little bit so you can come in the light? Thank you.
Okay, Flory.
I wasn't nervous till Don said 7.
All right, my turn. So, I gave you actually an 8. I noticed it was a little bit rehearsal for me, but I saw Nathan over here beams when you pointed at him. He was like a, and honestly, I felt like I was like, please be my son one day. You know, like that was awesome. And honestly, you being a kid, that is your superpower, because we all been kids and we wish we still had that little thing that you still have right now. And that's what you need to remind us and get that's your hook. So if you can dig in, not just the chicken nuggets, but more dig in so we can get a dip of that, a reminder of who we were, you would have something cooking really good for us. Lots of competition out here, for sure. Yeah.
Yo, where's Dad at? Good fucking job, Dad. Jesus Christ, I have not seen a well-prepared young man in so fucking long. It is so nice to see fucking some type of greatness coming through this generation.
Yeah.
Good God, dude.
You got him at that point, you did.
I gave you a 9, okay? I didn't give you a 10 because I don't want you to think that you made it. Other than that, like, I'm fucking impressed, and that doesn't happen often. I'm not impressed by people often, but I can see how happy this makes you. And I remember when I was 10 and I didn't fucking have any friends. I was taking care of myself. I was getting mixed up in bad shit, really bad shit. And it's so cool to see a 10-year-old who's being proactive with her life. So whether you fucking speak on stages or you speak to the fucking poor people at the fucking gas station, bro, you're gonna change lives.
Let's give him a round of applause. Can you be my little prodigy? I'd be honored, Dad. Is that okay?
Please.
Let's talk. Let's seriously have a talk. Okay. I'm going to echo what Dom said as well. Maybe not the number, but what do you enjoy doing? What's your favorite thing to do?
I mean, I just find it fun to,
Here, restart. Give him the mic.
well, it just motivates me to talk.
So just talk to me. What do you like to do for fun?
So what I like to do for fun is baseball, swimming. I do kickboxing and just regular kid stuff. Like I'm not just like, I mean I'm not very much an average 10-year-old, I would say, but I'd say I do stuff that 10-year-olds do.
What's the hardest thing about being a 10-year-old?
That everybody underestimates me.
And how does that make you feel?
I mean, it doesn't, I mean, I hear it, I'm like, okay, but it doesn't really affect me. Because even though I hear it, I'm a human being. Everybody feels effective in some way, but I just throw it out of my head. Because that's useless. That's called the imposter syndrome. There's somebody telling you that you can't do it.
Okay. I want you to take a deep breath into your nose, into your stomach. Okay. I want you to push out on my hand, push into my stomach. Breathe through your nose. Okay, just in and out of your nose and pushing in and out of my stomach. Okay. Okay. Relax right here. Okay, and I just want you to breathe into the stomach. Here, push out on my hand. There we go. See the difference? Okay, breathe again. Okay, now I'm gonna ask you that same question. Okay, what do you not like being about a 10-year-old? And I just want you to look at me and just tell me honestly, what do you not like being about a 10-year-old?
Well,
So look at me. What do you not like being about a 10-year-old?
well, like I said, everybody underestimates you.
Just talk to me.
Okay.
So just talk to me. So what do you not like about being a 10-year-old?
Well, what I don't like about being a 10-year-old is that you can't do a lot of stuff. Like, you can run for mayor. I want to run for mayor. But
So pause for a second. What did you notice differently when you did that? What did you notice differently? Did you guys hear it?
Yeah.
Well, there was a shift. There was a shift in your voice. Okay? And the difference for you in going to the next level is I'm hearing your voice. You have a stage voice, and it's beautiful. But the next level is your voice. Her son the other day said something to me, and he said, yeah. And I go, what was that? And I said, take a deep breath, and I want you to say it again. He took a deep breath, and he said it again. And I go, what does that sound like? I was like, that sounds like you. What was this other high-pitched voice? Do that voice again. And he did it again. Ah, yeah. You know what I'm talking about? And I said, why are you talking that way? That's not your voice. That's your voice. Who's that? That's not your voice. Okay? You have the talent and you have the structure and you crafted this. The next level of you is when you stand up on stage and I hear you. And then we couple it with what Dom said, with bring him into the moment. You're absolutely going to change lives. And that next part is just some little small things like this. I'm super proud of you, dude.
Yeah.
Okay?
Yeah, dude, absolutely.
Everyone's super proud of you. And there's so many little things that we can do. Okay? And even off the top of my head, you know, the common thread is to remind people who they were, but also in your message, you need to remind people who they are. And that, correlating that too with everything, it's going to change a lot of lives, man. And I'm proud of you. Yeah, and great job, Dad.
Yeah.
What have you been doing with